Yo, what is good, everybody? It is your boy Slice. Now, you already know what time it is, man. That Boruto TBV Vortex official chapter release was today. Chapter 20 release. And we're not necessarily going to continue the chapter reviews anymore. I think that you all like these better. And I honestly like these better as well, just simply based off the fact that I'm already covering the leaks, which the last two leaks have been about 85 to 90% accurate, or 85 to 90% of the story. So, I don't mind it. So I'll just go ahead and continue to cover what you, in fact, missed in Boruto TBV Vortex Chapter 20. But before we do so, before we dive into today's video, family, do your boy Slice a solid and hit that subscribe button for your boy Slice. We are so close to our first goal of 100 subscribers, and it would be very much so appreciated if you would hit that like button, drop a comment, ring the bell for the notice after you hit the subscribe button, and also share the video. You do one of those things and you're A-okay with me in my book, man. Anyway, no more games, man. Let's get diving straight into the video. Let's get it. So the first thing that I noticed that the text chapter leaks didn't necessarily cover was the fact that Araya actually did use a defensive counter move against Ryu's Iron Sand. Now, was it effective? Of course not. I feel as if TBV Vortex is doing an amazing job, not just as far as pacing, but how they're building up Ryu and really showcasing his strength against the other villages. He's truly becoming a top level threat as a Shinju. And mind you, we've really only seen him, a little bit of Hidari, a little bit of Matsuri, and a little bit of Jorah. But the most in action that we've seen has been Ryu, and he has not been disappointing. So we see Araya use his wind style Sandstorm Blast, because once again, he no longer has that sand sealing blade. So seemingly, this is his last line of defense. And of course, it truly doesn't do much. In fact, Ryu was actually able to throw Araya and position him in front of Sage Mode Mitsuki's snake attack, which honestly on the first read, I did not peep that. I just peeped that, which is crazy. So even that's something that went over my eyes, which doesn't happen too much. I got gears. So obviously, with Araya now being basically a held target, Mitsuki's gonna be off guard. He's not gonna be paying full attention. He's not completely aware of the fact that Ryu also launched a counterattack on him, knocking him out of Sage Mode completely. And just like my predictions from the video before, Mitsuki got cooked. Knew it wasn't looking good for our boy, but eventually, I feel as though they'll do him some justice in the story. Anyway though, we pan back over to Matsuri and Konohamaru. Now pick this panel specifically. This panel shows you that Matsuri was almost, I'd say about 75%, maybe even 80% of the way complete to eating Konohamaru at this point. And it only gets worse. It's crazy. But I can truly feel Konohamaru's pain. Just look at his expression on his face. Look at the blood coming from his mouth. Like, this was a painful chapter for our boy Konohamaru and Matsuri. I'm not gonna lie, but let's keep diving into it. So remember how like 3 seconds ago I just said this was a pain chapter for the both of them? Well, that pain, Matsuri seeing herself cause Konohamaru that pain. She's crying, doesn't know why, doesn't know what it is, doesn't even know what's happening. But Konohamaru notices it, and he takes complete advantage of it. Or did he? Because truthfully, I think he was really begging for his life. I'm gonna be honest. The way he screamed Matsuri, it really didn't seem strategic. It didn't seem ninja-like at all. I think bro was begging for his life. I'm pretty sure we've all been there before. Now this panel specifically, I'm gonna actually have to make a separate video on this specific panel because this one was the most interesting to me. Now don't get me wrong, everybody's gonna be cooking theories up on Sarada's Mangekyo Sharingan. If y'all want that video, just let me know down below in the comments. I got no problem getting that out to y'all as well. I've been cooking. But this panel right here specifically though, I have so many questions. Obviously we know Matsuri was crying, but why is Jorah also crying? That truly had me intrigued. There's so many parallels, there's so many theories I instantly came up with. And I don't even really want to name them on this video. Like I said, I'm gonna save a majority of them, if not all of them, for the next video when I do a separate one on it. But I'll just give you one. My first guess was he can feel the emotions, or he can share everything with all of the Shinju. Now, as to why, as to how, that's what we're going to have to dive into in the theory video. So once again, you want that down below in the comments. Just let me know. Regardless, I'm going to drop it, but just drop me a comment, man. It would be much appreciated. And I'm not going to lie to you. This moment right here was a little cute. Even though it's not Konohamaru and Moegi, it still kind of gives you like that feeling a little bit. You see them holding hands, and you see Konohamaru setting up for the betrayal. Now, in this panel, and obviously due to the leaks before, I already knew going into it what was going to happen after this panel. But looking at this, you would think Konohamaru had the upper hand. You would think that he finally did what he needed to do. And you would think that Shikamaru's heatings and warnings and advice all clicked, and Konohamaru was actually fully able to complete the job, restoring his status as Konohamaru Sensei, and no longer being the L that he's been in the series. And I was talking to my IRL toe when I was reading this. We were basically reading it together. It was kind of cool. But at this moment in the panel, I said, bro, I truly can't wait to see this animated. Now, as far as to hoping that gets animated anytime soon, I mean, let's be realistic. The regular Boruto, the series itself, they haven't even gotten to omnipotence yet. So this, we're looking at about like 3 years maybe at the most. And that's just me trying to be realistic. That's me being a little optimistic as well. I'm not too sure when we'll ever get to Blue Vortex animated. But this moment right here, I know it's going to be so dope. I know it's going to be so epic, with Shikamaru's flashbacks to the heatings and warnings, telling him to betray them, switching right back over to Konohamaru, completely obliterating Matsuri, almost completely obliterating her. That's the issue. He held back, and Jura states it as well. He held back, and Matsuri also held back, all due to love. Once again, reverting back to the Buddhism, love can be deeply rooted in suffering, and vice versa. The things that you love the hardest will also make you suffer the hardest. And truthfully, I can 1000% stand on that IRL. So that's truly why I love the Buddhism route that, Boruto, TBV, Naruto, Shippuden, all of it takes, man. You should really look into it. Even if you don't want to convert over to it, or you're not interested at all, just read into it and read the messages that it says, because I promise you, once you learn that attachments equal suffering, you will really be able to truly appreciate the lore in the story and how it is actually applied with characters that we say we love, we know, etc., we grew up with. So just keep that in mind, man. In my own personal opinion, that makes the story better. Now, speaking of making the story better, this panel right here, a lot of us might think the story might be better after this. Seemingly, Yodo's been taken out. Now, she's not dead, but she's on the verge of death. But at the same time, truthfully, I don't think she's gonna die. You know how they did with Inojin? I think they might some way, somehow try to do the same thing with Yodo. But at the same time, we still haven't had a death yet in TBV. Now, we're 20 chapters in. Somebody's gotta die, bro. Now, originally, I thought it was Konohamaru. Then it got too predictable that it would have been Konohamaru, so I rescinded it. I knew it wouldn't be Konohamaru. But then Konohamaru sold the bag, and he didn't finish off Matsuri. So it could still be Konohamaru. Or, the way we got set up right now, it's looking like the first one's gonna be Yodo. And it could even be Yodo and Konohamaru. Bro, I'm telling you, I'm cooking so many theories and parallels right now, man. I promise you much more theory videos are coming to the channel. So just hit that subscribe button if you have not done so already. And I'm looking forward to those videos, man, and that heat. You figure deal? But we go back to our boy Ryu, just looking as cold-blooded, stone cold as ever. Just a nice, solid look on his face. I'm motionless. Everyone else is shocked. But look at Ryu, bruh. Mission's complete, almost, in his eyes. So another detail that was left out in the text chapter spoilers was the fact that Ryu actually had puppet-like control over the rest of the cast with his Iron Sand. Now, his last target was Sarada. That was the last one he needed before he achieved the upper hand and basically completely achieved victory. You can see him saying, Okay, Uchiha girl. Now first off, bro, don't ever respect the young Lord Sarada like that again. I know he's going to get his. And I know just like me, I know the rest of you all cannot wait to see what her Mangekyo Sharingan consists of. But boom, this panel and the one coming up. Bro, you cannot tell me these were not fire. I was so excited looking at the two of these panels. It was so cold looking at Sarada standing like that. With Boruto's jacket, the side glare with her Mangekyo Sharingan just glaring. But I am curious. How does Mitsuki know about Mangekyo Sharingan? I'm not too sure. Maybe I need to do some research. But I thought that was a bit strange. But even the way that the iron sand dissipated. Now the chapter text spoilers did justice as far as saying that it was in like a Kamui type formation. But it's not necessarily Kamui. Like I said, we'll really just have to wait till the next chapter. I don't really want to speculate too much on her Sharingan. We can. Like I said, just let me know down in the comments if that's what you want. But my personal theory video that I'm looking forward to is Jura and why he started crying the same time that Matsuri did. I really want to dive deeper into Jura, man, because it's almost as if every chapter he's in, he just becomes more intriguing. And I really, really, really want to know more about the lore of Jura. But anyway, though, man, let me know what you all thought about this chapter down below in the comments. Once again, if you made it to the end of the video and you have not done so already, please consider hitting that subscribe button, hit the like button, drop a comment, share the video, do whatever you got to do to help get your boy Slice out there, man. I appreciate it. We're continuing to grow within the anime community, and I know my potential, man. I know y'all see it as well. Try and get there, but I just need your help. You figure, dude? It's strength in numbers, baby. Anyway, though, man, I'm going to ahead and sign up out of here. If you are new to the channel, welcome. It's your boy Slice, man. You see what we do. Check out some older videos. Drop a comment, share them. Just let me know what y'all think. Let me know what you are looking forward to seeing on this channel. I'm going to go ahead and sign up out of here, though, man. It's been your boy Slice, and I'm out. Peace.